Part two of this episode. I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually put it together or do it as a separate episode or not, but I'm not sure. But we're back. I said I was going to do a card reading for today, which is actually March the 9th, 2017. It looks like it's about to rain out here for Larry's birthday. And like I said in the previous episode or the beginning of this episode, that today was his birthday. And I was just giving some people that twin, today might be their birthday. The twin has passed away, giving them some encouragement, some encouraging words on what to do. And he tried to feel down. And I know, like I said, it's easier for me to say that now, but because I wasn't able to say that a few years ago. Well, almost 2 years ago, but I can say that now. And like I said before, I want you guys to be able to say that. I want you guys to be able to tell you all a story and be able to help the next person that's going through the same thing that you're going through. Sorry, I dropped my cards. I'm gonna try to do this reading pretty quickly. I have something to do in a second, but I just wanted to do this card reading. And I love being outside in nature. I'm just so much more at home when I'm in nature. So it's so much easier for me to focus and do this recording at least one time. No more than one time if I do it outside. But I'm in the house, I'm doing it over and over. Overthinking. But I'm going to pull a card or two. As you can see, I just did the deck. And this is actually going to be a message from the spirit world to you guys that are dealing with grief today. If today's or whatever day you see this video might be the actual day of your twin's birthday, or it might be your birthday. If you're dealing with grief, or any day that you might be dealing with grief, I'm going to pull this card today from the spirit realm to let you know what the spirit realm is trying to tell you, what your twin, what your loved one is trying to tell you, what your guides might be trying to tell you. So let me see, what card do I... Okay. Stay connected. I have the stay connected card. As you can see, you see the actual physical person here. They're holding their hand out, and they're holding their hand out, reaching up to the heavens, which is really symbolic for the other side. And that's their loved one. It's probably their twin. They might be their mother, their father, their brother, their sister, whoever. But it's a loved one that has passed away, a friend. And it's just saying stay connected. Stay connected. Just know that you are always connected. I mean, the card tells you right here, you know that. Your inner self, your higher self knows that you're always connected to God, to spirit, to the other side. And if it's your twin, just know, I mean, you all are one and the same. You're two complete souls, like I said before, but in the same token, you're one soul as well. So you're two different energies, feminine and masculine, that makes one complete soul, which would be, like I told you before, another episode, 1 + 1 = 1. So this card is just saying stay connected. Stay connected to your loved ones. Stay connected to source. Stay in the vortex. Stay in the now. Like I said at the end of the beginning of this video, that try to live in the past and try not to live in the future. Try to stay present, because I noticed myself, when I do stay present, I don't worry about it. I don't have fear. I don't have to deal with all the anxiety and all that comes from when you're thinking about something that has already happened or something that may happen. So try to stay present. And I know it's so hard to do, I know. And but I mean, you know, we're study evolving, we're study changing, and you can do it. I mean, it's things that I'm doing now I never thought I'd be able to do. Like, I can't even believe I'm actually I actually have the courage now to do videos. At one point in time, I didn't even really want to do videos. I was like, no, I can't do videos. And I'm just studying, growing into my true self. And so, like this card says, stay connected. Just know that you are connected. Know that your loved one is telling you that you are connected. I said earlier about signs from loved ones. Our loved ones also do send us signs and dreams. And pay attention to your dreams. Write your dreams down. You'll probably end up seeing a pattern of what your dreams are trying to tell you, what they're trying to tell you. When you write your dreams, start a dream journal. When you write your dreams down, anything that you can remember, the way you felt, if you were afraid, if you weren't afraid, just know that, try not to be afraid of your dreams. Just know that you're protected. Your spirit guides are there with you. Your twin is there with you. They're not gonna let anything happen to you. You just have to have faith and trust and believe that you're guided, that you're protected. So try not to let fear is just something that, people say we need fear, and I guess we do to an extent, but most of the time in our life we don't need fear. We just need to learn how to get over and face the fear. And fear, if it's something that we're fearing or whatever, then it's something that we need to be doing. It's something that, our soul is calling us to do. It's something that we need to get over to get to the next level in our life. But just know that you're connected and stay connected to your loved ones, and know that you're always connected to your loved ones. This card says, we're all born connected to spirit, like I said, often known as a divine source. Yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection, and we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to the source. So it's saying that if you feel like you're not connected, know that you are connected, but you might not be aligned. You're always connected to the source, but you might not be aligned with the source. You're always connected with your spirit guides, but you might not be in sync with your spirit guides to be able to understand the messages they're trying to deliver to you, the messages that your twin is trying to deliver to you, the messages that, another loved one might be trying to deliver to you, or even your higher self. You just need to get in alignment with the divine. And once you do that, you don't have anything to fear. What do you have to fear? Nothing at all. Nothing. So this card right here is just saying that you are connected. Stay connected and know that you're connected. Have faith and know that you're connected. I'll see if I can pull another card. I feel, eager to pull another card. You're going to have to leave in a few minutes. Let's see. I'm going to pull this card. I saw a little bug crawling this card. This card says study. Now let's see what this card is really trying to say. As you can see in the card, that she's focusing. I'm going to try to put it right there so you can kind of read it for a second. I'll pull the other card back up in a second so you can try to read that one as well. I forgot to do that one. Before I read this one, let me go to the other card so you can read what I read to you about stay connected. And here's this card again. Study. As you can see in the picture, she's focusing. And as you can see, she has butterflies around her. And for me, I take the butterflies in symbolic as your loved ones. Because like I said before, our loved ones send us signs, and animals, they send us signs, and feathers, and a lot of different other ways they send us signs. So I look at this as being symbolic for actually our loved ones that have passed away. And like the card actually is saying study. So I take that as go inwards and study your subconscious. Try to find that inner voice, that delicate voice that you just don't really pay attention to, your intuition, and go to that place of calmness. Try to meditate. And I know it's hard to meditate. I know a lot of people say I can't meditate because my brain is even more, when I try to meditate, my brain is even more all over the place. Well, it's really not as hard. Just try not to focus on actually calming your brain. Just try to be in the now. When you meditate, try to think about being present. And when you do that, once you get that concept down, you will know it's easier to meditate because you're not thinking about, what you have to do tomorrow, what you have to do tonight. Or what you have to do, what you did yesterday or what might happen. So when you meditate, try to just stay present. Just try to breathe in, take a couple breaths, deep breaths. Just be aware of your surroundings. I like doing it in nature. Go out in nature if nature helps you to connect to source or to help you connect to divine. Listen to the birds, as you can hear out here probably. If it's raining, enjoy the rain, enjoy the sun, enjoy the weather, enjoy the wind, and just get connected. Just do whatever you can to get connected to source and to the spirit. It says study. Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it is time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn. Whether you can hear the rain out here. Whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. So it's saying expand your mind to study. go into that place of meditation, go into that quiet place, because when you go there, you can find all the answers you need. You really don't need Google. You have your own personal spiritual Google inside of you, and it's so much more advanced than Google. I know sometimes or whatever, I'll go on Google and search some things, and I'll get some, intuition or whatever, and I get some things that my guys tell me. And then I go look up stuff or whatever. I'm looking like, some things, okay, I might need to look up or whatever, but some things I'm like, why am I looking this up? Because it's already in there. I already know it. I just have to remember it. And let me see, video. Okay, my phone says something. I think my phone is actually getting hot because I'm charging it. I can never keep a full battery. But anyways, yeah, but like I said, this card says study. And let me see if I can see what it says in the book right quick, because I do have to go in a second. And study is actually page. I'm going to come back later on and try to do another reading for you guys, or come back, because I just feel really open to talk to you guys today. I don't know if because Larry's just flowing through me, and all his spiritual juices is just flowing through me as well. And I feel real talkative. I'm really talkative anyway. But let me see. Is this page actually page 90? And okay. It says this card is a sign that, yes, it's time to commit to a period of new learning and study. Spirit is telling you how vital it is to never stop growing and challenging yourself throughout life. Your ability and desire to work toward a goal will not only expand your mind and consciousness, but also help you grow as an individual. New learning and study comes in many ways and forms. For example, you may want to enroll in an evening course or take time out of your busy schedule to attend a full weekend workshop. Whether it's something purely practical or more spiritual, this card is Spirit's way of saying the moment is here and you're ready to expand your mind. So whether it's a book you've been meaning to study or that class you wanted to go to, start today and take this card as confirmation that the timing is right. Then watch the ways in which your life changes and grows with new learning. By expanding your mind, a whole new direction or path may unfold with boundless opportunities. And this is actually this hits home, because I had a reading earlier that I signed up for this actual website, and they sent me my reading for the month. And pretty much the reading that the lady did for the month pretty much said what that right there said to me. So Spirit is talking to me in so many different ways. So this card is for me too, as well as anybody else study. So I know that Spirit is, every time Spirit tells me something, and it always gets confirmed in a different way, or I might read something, or I might hear something, or somebody might say something to me. And just know when those things happen to you or whatever, it's the right time. And just know and trust and believe that you're getting signs from everywhere. Nature has signs. Signs are everywhere. So just pick up on the signs, study, and the card says today, stay connected and study. And as you can see, both of the cards together. I'm sorry, I can't get off guard because I'm looking at my phone. But yeah, stay connected and study. So study your spiritual practice if you are on this journey, a spiritual journey. And if you're learning more about your gifts, go into it. Learn more about your gifts. I'll tell you a little bit before I leave, because I have to leave. I really do. Actually, last night or whatever, I had a little fear kicked in last night. I was going to sleep, and I saw this little what you would, I guess, call, I do dream work sometime, and I haven't really did dream work as far as I've done some dream work as far as reading of negative entities and stuff like that, and I call it dream work or whatever, but I kind of try to stay away from it, even though I know that's in my calling to do. But this is a retrograde as well. So it's bringing up past things that we probably tried to look over, probably tried to just put to the side. And it's bringing it up so we can bring it to the surface and heal it. So now I know that I have gotten past the fear. And so that little moment of me dozing off, I was like, I asked my guides, I asked my twin, I'm looking like, do I need to be worried about this? And they were like, no, don't worry about it. And as soon as I seen it in my mind's eye, the entity or whatever, it ran off itself anyway. So I'm looking like I already knew I was protected. It was just that moment of fear. I know he he couldn't do, or whatever it was, couldn't do anything to me. It was just that moment of, my humanly fear. But I was guarded. I was got, and I knew that. So I just went on and went to sleep or whatever. And so it's probably, my guy is telling me it's time for you to start doing more of that kind of work too. So just listen, to your guys, listen to your spirit, listen to your higher self, and I hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna post this later on. I'm gonna try to post it, in probably about the next hour or so. But I will probably see you guys tomorrow. I might come back later on tonight, depends on what time I make it home. But you guys have a nice and wonderful day, and enjoy this day. I hope the weather is nice where you are. It's nice here, even though it's kind of was sprinkling, but it's still nice. I'm grateful for that, and I'm about to leave. And peace and love. And Larry says peace and love as well. And we wish you all a wonderful day. And once again, I just want to say happy birthday to my twin. I love him. Peace and love. Goodbye.